Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome everyone to this science class with me, Cikgu Roni, with our new topic for this week, that is a revision about light energy. Okay, before we start our lesson, we shall recite Doa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Okay, to continue with our lesson for this week, that is to revise, identify sources of light, and then we take a look the list of examples of sources of light and not sources of light. Okay, our step to success is to talk about light, and we also try to talk about light, why light is important. Okay, before that, before science topic for the day, I'm sorry, it's about light energy. We shall recap previous lesson, that is about healthy lunch and healthy dinner. So let's take a look. A healthy lunch means will give you the energy to learn and play in the afternoon. Make sure that your lunch has some food such as rice and bread. There should also be vegetables and a piece of fruit in your lunch. Example of healthy lunch are chicken salad, nasi lemak, fried rice, yogurt, chicken sandwich, orange, and orange juice. Now, what's important is, like it says, that you need rice or bread for lunch to give you energy so you can work or play in the afternoon. Now, for healthy dinner, we do not need rice, but then we do need other kinds of food such as meat and lots of fresh vegetables. Examples of healthy dinner are fresh salad, grilled salmon, grilled chicken, beef and vegetables, and stir-fried rice. Why rice are not recommended, rice or bread or any kinds of sugary foods? Because at night time we go to sleep and we do not need as much energy as in the morning or in the afternoon. So we don't need to eat as much rice. Yes, we do eat rice. Of course, you can eat rice, but if you don't eat rice, it won't be a problem because you don't need as much energy. So, shall continue with our next lesson, that is light energy. So, what is light? Light is all around us during the day. Example in this picture shown, that is, we can see some light. Without light, we cannot see, it says there. Let me adjust a bit out. Without light, we cannot see. Yes, of course, we see with our eyes, true. But without light, even though we have our eyes, like I said before, we cannot see our surroundings. So we need light in our eyes. Okay. What is light? The light helps us to see, like I said. Example, if you're playing, what is this? Like adventure plays, you need light to see the ropes so you can cross the rope bridge. Or maybe you are canoeing or rafting in a river or the sea. You need light to see where you are going, and you can see the bottom of the sea, clear sea, see, like in this picture. Or maybe you're camping with your friends, so you need light. Light from where? Light from the campfire to see your friends and to see your surroundings. Maybe it's not that bright, but at least you have light to see your surroundings. Or maybe like you're reading a book at night time under a blanket, so you need a source of light. Like here, the girl is using a handphone, a mobile phone to read her book. And about this part, maybe you're walking at night or just walking around, you need a source of light. You need light to see where you are walking. Or maybe your father is driving in the road at night time, maybe not this time, but at other times, not COVID time. For now, we cannot go now, COVID. Like the minister says, we cannot go out after 8 until 4 o'clock in the morning. So, for other times, your father might drive during the night and you need to use a source of light to see the road. Your father needs to see the road, to see where he's driving to. Okay, so sources of light, objects that gives out light on its own is called sources of light, sumber cahaya. So object must give out light on its own. The sun is our most important sources of light. It lights up the sky during the day and helps us to see. So the sun is the most important source of light. Without the sun, we cannot see during the day. During the day, in the morning, waktu pagi, we only need the sun to light everything around us. So next we are talking about other examples of sources of light like lighthouse. Lighthouse is a good source of light especially for ships like this one. It's pointing round and round the light source so ships can see where the land is. Another example of sources of light would be fire. Fire is a good example that you need. You can use it to see your surroundings. Another example would be light the torch. And fourth example, projector. Yes, projector like we have in school, it produces light. It can be a source of light. Next, no. Okay, next example will be lighted bulb, the bulb that you have at home, whether it's a round bulb or a long bulb or any kinds of bulb, as long as it gives out light, it's called a source of light. Another example of sources of light are lightning. Even though it just lasts less than a second, but then it produces enough light so we can see our surrounding. Example here in this picture, in a split second, we can see a boat. I think that's a boat. I think so. That's a boat, or maybe it's somewhere near the sea, an object near the sea. So lightning can give you a little light for a few less than a second. I think so. This is a good example of sources of light. Another example that you can see are fireworks. Fireworks can be is not is a source of light. To say it's a good source of light, no, but then it's a source of light that we can use to see our surroundings. Now, as you have noticed before around us that later, all of these sources of light are only happen needed at night time. If you can see here like projector in the morning of course or nighttime, but then other than that light the torch or fire or lighthouse, it is used during the nighttime, not the daytime, because during daytime we have our most important source of light, that is the sun. So during the daytime the sun is more than enough. So other examples are needed like this one in this picture, torchlight, um, light bulb, lightning, fireworks, and so on only happen, only needed, only used during the night, not daytime. Okay, another examples, animals. Some animals such as firefly, this is firefly, and glowworms such as this is called glowworms give out light. These animals are sources of light too. So these animals, firefly and glowworms, they produce light at the end of their body here. This part is very you can see this during nighttime too, not daytime. In daytime, even though they light up their body, but you cannot see it properly because the sun is the strongest, our best source of light. But at nighttime, you can see this, the fireflies or glowworms. It can be a source of light too. Okay, now it's only a short video, so after this you can do your exercises provided through Google Form. I also provide lesson notes through the links. You can, if you want to, you can print it out and keep it at home for your safekeeping. Okay, let us recap today's lesson. Light helps us to see. A source of light gives out light on its own. So it's only a few minutes, but then please share the video or subscribe, follow to receive new notification about weekly videos. You can like my posts. It can help your friends and family by sharing. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.